What's goody with y'all boys, man? Today, bro, go check out Swag Rags, man. Big shout out to Swag Rags, man. If y'all got do-rags, like do-rags, got waves, go check out Swag Rags. Got the best designer do-rags, you feel me? Link in the description, man. Use my code IDONTMISS to get a 10% discount. Look at them do-rags, man. Y'all can have those right now. Y'all see them sales. Y'all see them sales, man. Go use my code, link in the description. Hey, man, let's get into the video. Peace.
And now, feel pain. Contemplate pain. Accept pain. No pain. Almighty push.
Man, I said what's good YouTube, man. It's your boy IDONTMISS. Hey, man, if you haven't already, go check out that link for Swag Rags, man. Use my code. But hey, man, let's get into the video. Today, I'm finna show not one, but two of my potential new ISO builds. Now, my build is already tough at 99, but it's getting old, man. I'm tired of lock take because lock take takes a minute. So I got two potential new builds. One of them is a 6'7" Demigod. And the other one is another 6'6", kind of like Playmaker, but not really, more of the slashing side. But hey, let me know if y'all use any of these builds or what y'all think. But yeah, so with this channel, I'm always gonna be showing you new playmaking builds, ISO builds, cause you know I don't really do like the shooting builds, but you know I'm gonna show you a lot of these ISO playmaking builds. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into these builds, man. Now for the first build, man, this is gonna be the Demigod Playmaker. Now, what's the difference between Playmaker and point forward? Now, Playmakers can shoot way better, and they have better, not better, but like way more better finishing stats. So, for the pie chart, man, we already go into pure Playmaking pie chart. Like I said, most of my builds are going to be Playmakers, no matter what. First pie chart, without a doubt. Every time you make one of these Playmakers, you're going to want to try to be the fastest you can be. That's why one of my point forwards has 99 speed. You know, this pie chart is the best. So, first off, we straight maxing out close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk. We want them slashing badges. With my point forward, if y'all saw the mixtape, you know what I'm saying? I only have one finishing badge. You see how I'm dunking. And like I said, man, we do like grinning. So, we straight maxing out midi, 3-point, free throw, post, everything. We getting them 15 shooting badges, man. Now, for playmaking, we only want 20 badges. This is for y'all players that want to be more offensive. So like no dimer, no floor general. Like if you want to be more offensively, now you can make builds with 30 to just help your team. But if you want to be straight offensively, then you know this would be better off. And then whatever you do, make sure you have 5 defense badges. But I would say, you know, do the rebounding, perimeter, you know, interior, lateral quickness, stuff like that. But yeah, make sure you got 5 defense badges. So yeah, that's that for the stats. So yeah, now y'all know body type don't matter, but for the height, man, look at that. 6'5" gives, that's a lot of green. 6'5" is, and 6'10", yeah, no, we're not doing 6'10". I did 6'10" and 19. I learned my lesson. But we finna stay at 6'7", man. For the weight, now the weight, we don't want to be too slow. But at the same time, minimum weight is bad for defense, but we can go with minimum weight here. You know what I'm saying? We want to be the fastest we can. Now for wingspan, it's already bad enough. We 6'7". They give us a 72.3. You know how Ronnie and Mike, they made the shooting kind of hard. So we're going to go with minimum wingspan. We want that 3. We want that shooting to go up high as possible. So, yeah, we don't want to, the default, you know. So, we just going to go with minimum wingspan. Now, when we picking takeover, man, we got to go with that sharp take. This is what makes the build a demigod. First of all, you finna be 6'7", ISOing. And then when you get sharp take, you're going to be greening from half. And at 99, that's already a 78 3-point plus boost, plus 4 general. That's a good 3-point right there. You got to think about that. But you're going to be 6'7", man. This is how you make the playmaker build. And think about it. You're not going to be sweet on defense either. And you can finish, too. That 4, what's it called? 4 finishing badges. That's like, what, contact gold. And then, like, slithery on bronze. So, this build is a good all-around ISO build if you're into ISOing. Like I said, that's sharp take on ISO builds. That's different. Usually we get Playmaker take, but sharp take on this, people gotta be forced to play you up high. So for the badges, we gonna go with Green Machine, range extender, hot zone hunter, get like the volume shooter ring, catch and shoot, dead eye. So I mean, you got 15 badges, you got good enough to choose from. Got a good enough badge variety to put on. For playmaking, this is where the 20 comes in, because there's no other badges. Like, it's just all Hall of Fame, so there's no bronze or silver that you can get leftovers. All Hall of Fame. So you go with that quick first step, handles for days, angle breaker, like floor general. That you can get if you don't want that, you can put on like space creator, tight handles, you know, all that type stuff. For your defense badges, I mean, that's on this the defense. I guess, you know, if you're guarding against screens, it's gonna be kind of difficult. Because I have 10 badges and I have lock take, and it's still hard for me to get around them screens. But hey, I mean, this is an offensive build, so you know. And if finishing, you get 4, so it's about how y'all play. But yeah, that's the Playmaker build, man. I had a lot of fun with this build when I actually tried to play it with the MyPlayer builder. It was pretty tough. Let's get into this second build. Now this second build is a demon. Let's go. Now my footage did get cut out a little bit, but you know, make it a small forward and go to the Playmaker pie chart again. So for these stats, man, we straight going to the shooting. We straight mid-range, 3-point, and free throw. We're not gonna really do the little post, but make sure you do get 13 shooting badges. That's the amount of shooting badges I have on my point forward, but make sure you have 13. Now for the playmaking, it's the same thing, 20. But yeah, for defense, you know, you're gonna max out the stuff that is kind of wide. I mean, you could do what you want as long as you have the exact badge number as me, you know. But yeah, and you know, for playmaking, we straight going 20 playmaking badges again, because you know, who needs diamond, right? You know, if you play with that good teammate, they shouldn't need diamond. You know what I'm saying? But for finishing, this build is gonna be a way more finishing build. So you know, you're gonna put the driving layup up, driving dunk up, and then you know, somewhat the driving dunk to standing dunk. You know, you're gonna try to do all those. Look, that's 7 slashing badges. So this build, the shooting is kind of, you know, mediocre, kind of okay. But yeah, the slashing is, this build is definitely gonna be better. You're gonna go with 6'6", you know, minimum weight, as you can see here. Look at that, 93 speed. Feel me? The wingspan, we're gonna go all the way down. And I mean, this build is a good ISO build, because you got that slash and take. I mean, not slash and take. You got that way more slashing badges, you know, way more just... Look at that. You get the mid-range slasher, man. That's with shot creating takeover. So, yet again, you know, if you see this build in Park, you see a mid-range slasher, you're going to be thinking, what can this dude do? You're going to sit paint. They got a good 3. You got shot creating take, so you're going to green that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this build, this is a pretty good all-around build, because they step up higher and you can easily drive. Got that 7 slashing badges. And they sit back, you know, your jump shot. That's green every time. Get 6 defense badges, you know what I'm saying? You can run with 3 silver, 20 playmaking again, you know, do the same thing. You know, put the quick first step on, tight handles, you know, angle breaker, handle for days, floor general, stuff like that. And then for the shooting, it's pretty self-explanatory, you know. It depends on how you play. But, you know, Green Machine, Range Extender, Hot Zone Hunter are a need. The rest of the badges are up to y'all. Then the finishing badges, you know, we get 7 of them, so it's a way more better. You can pick, you know, contact, giant slayer. Let's see, like what, slithery finisher. So I mean, no, yeah. So that's the mid-range slasher build. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. These are my 2, probably gonna be my next ISO build, because as you can see, they're way better versions I'm putting forward. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. It's your boy, I don't miss. See y'all next one.